Hello. Hi, Mac. How goes? I'm just remineralising some water, mix half tap, half RO. Just put it here for now. Hey, Paul. Welcome in. Hello, God, from Canada. God is red laser, by the way, guys. Welcome in, guys. As I say, I'm just mixing some. Hiya, Dad. I've treated my discus tank. It's air. You have to put the air up, so I'm banging tons of air in, but they're under treatment. It's not bad, but I want to nip it in the butt. Oh, I just disconnected. But yeah, there's a pair of Pleco Snow Whites. I've read these. These are from last year, not last year, year before. These are 2 years old. These. That's the female, and there's the male. But yeah. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Oh, that's right. 1 second, guys. I've just got to turn my water off. Got enough. And for those of you wondering, my tap water comes in. I'm upstairs. It comes in through a pipe, and then it goes through. Where's it gone? Goes good. Oh, it's at this side. Goes through a dechlorinator pod. Then I get my black water extract to lower the pH. And this I put in my softer water. This then gets pumped to all the soft water tanks. And then for my hard water tanks, it's the same principle, but this is in the one with the high pH and the high GHKH. That one's obviously lower. And that's my wastewater bin. The way that works, I plug it in and my water gets sucked up that tube and goes out and down. The RO system is there. Sam, we've got a drawer. Thanks, God. Welcome in, everyone. There's a lot of you today. If you're a first timer, don't be shy, come and say hi. Yeah, it's just, and then I've got this. This used to be shrimp tanks, but it's been slowly converted. That's an epistogramma tank, fully planted with the hard. There's the episto. Then I've got my orange Venezuelan Corysonea. That's got no light. That's still running, by the way. It's still full of water. It's kept so I can keep the cycle. That's just for my. I take these mops out my rainbows, and you end up getting little random fry. I've got loads of little random fry. But yeah, these will have. This will be full of breeder tanks. I've got the tanks on order. And then this is my identification wall. Here I have my shrimp posters. This is like my drawers full of aquatic bits and bobs. Then outside here I have another rack which is work in progress. There's my tortoise at the bottom. That's UV light. There's the basking bulb. She also has a cooler fan on the other side of the water bowl. Hi, hello. And then above that I've got my mixed rainbows, Corridor stay by. Corries was bred by myself. This is a fully planted tank again. I collect these mops every other day and put them in the tank. And then above it is a space. There's going to be a big tank. 4 foot. 450 deep. 55 high. Oh, my disco light. Anybody else got a light? What does this randomly? There's one of my brown hatcheries, and the other one's down there. There you are. Mac, Lucasade bottle. Pop a hole in the bottom, drain it into, and then I end up with loads of that. And then I take all the salt water out, and then I add our raw water, so I don't like putting the salt back in. Oh. Welcome in, guys. Right, I'll sit down now. Bottom tank's my African Tetra tank, again fully planted. Give these some food to get them going. Great food. Sarah. Then at the top of this rack I've got my peacock gobies. The pipes to where they're breeding. If you look in that one, that's full of eggs. You can see the fish inside actually fanning the eggs. In about 2 days I'll take that out and put it into a hatchery, and Sheila's basically done the first week's job. Yeah, the Congos. I have yellow-tailed Congos in here and the African long-tailed Tetra as well. Not silver tips, no, these are all African Tetras. Yellow-tailed Congo, which is the Alistapetorius caudalis, and then I've also got Brantocondylitis longipinis, and then your typical Phenogrammus. Sorry if I'm going all technical, but I do like to properly name the fish. But no South American Tetras in this room, I'm afraid. Forktails. They're so slow growing, Glenn, the fry. It's a 220 litre. Rather than get 4 foot, I went for 3 foot, but I've gone for height and depth, Mac. Which height to me is important for discus, and the depth. But yeah, this is fully planted. It's actually bigger than it looks. Fully planted. All these plants you see, Glenn, GB shrimp. All these plants you see here came GB shrimp. That's them breeder boxes I was on about off. They're a mock-up of this breeder box, Mac. But there was only £14, so I bought 10. They've got a little, so you can actually filter them. That's just running for just in case. And then again I have spare ones of these, lots of them. This tank's my fry of my Neolamprolagus brashadi. See if you can spot the albino. There she is. One albino and a mini. These are a shell dweller rock Tanganykan. Underneath these you have the Julie de Chromis transcript. And if I'm lucky, if I look in here, let's see if we can see any babies. Let's have a look. Oh, have they been gobbled up? There is babies in there, or she won't be in there. They're a Rottweiler, but they've actually laid in that. I put that in there for the... I've got Synodontis petricola in here. Oh, is it pixelating? I'm sorry. In that case, Glenn, I'll keep still. Right, keeping still. Oh, I've just fed everything brown. If you haven't already, please feel free to hit that like button. I appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm Rob, I'm a degenerate fish keeper from Hull. It's warm in here, guys. Is it right now, Glenn? Looks alright to me on my tablet. Oh, that's okay then. Anyone got any aquatic related questions? As you can see, my tank, I do have a tank to the top as well. These tanks at the bottom, that's red shrimp. That's empty for just in case. And that's got a breeding pair in a 25 litre, a breeding pair of Brashadi. And they just keep spitting out all them babies. There's hundreds. Cheers, man. It'll be better when that's finished off. And then I've got 5 more tanks to come. That's my arrow evaporation, so I fill that up with arrow every day. When I turn that tap, all the tanks have a float valve set to a certain level, and then I just turn the tap on and they'll fill back up for, evaporation loss. Hello, Kaz. Welcome in. How wet is my water? Ooh, good question. How long's a piece of string? Ah, right, that makes sense. No, they're Brachycondylanthus longipennis, which is the African long-tailed tetra. You've got your Alistopitorius caudalis, which is your yellow-tailed congos, and then you've got your Phenogronus. Kaz, I read your message, but remind me again, when you're sending them cockatoides? Depends which area you're talking of moist. You don't? I saw them in the shop. I got them all from Wharf, and I was like, I want them. I will be adding some more African tetras of sort. The blue tetra, African blue tetra, and the red eye. The 50% is to say that's when I've done half the water, I just write that on the tank to say it's done. I do get moist at Wharf Aquatics. Yeah, that'd be good, Glenn. Be with me Wednesday, radio. I've just ordered a new UV clarifier, £139. But you're right, Glenn, I do get moist at Wharf. Yeah, the African longtails are the ones with the black on the part. Oh, there's some, as you can see, what's just photobombed into the picture. There is Corridoris similis, the violet smudge spot. For any of you who don't know GB Shrimp is an online small business, and he does it from his own garage, which he converted his full garage from start to finish into a small business shrimp room. And he keeps poison arrow frogs and isopods. Yeah. They're very elusive and shy corridorus. I'll give it that. You don't often see these bike-shaped aquatics. You don't often see them at all. There's actually 8 in there. And they have been breeding, but these scatter their eggs. They actually stash them in sand. So it's a little bit harder to... But I managed to get... See if I can see them. See if they're about. Yeah, there it is. Where's it gone? I managed to get some fry out of them. There's about 8 in here. He does everything dedicated to shrimp and more. You can check out his website at www.gbshrimp.co.uk. He does a bit of everything. Basically, all my plants came through GB. If you ever want a big plant order, he does. He can do large plant orders at a really good rate. As I say, all these. Oh, and this wood, this Mapani root, it's like a tree. You can see it branches out. That came from Glen, GB. All these plants came from Glen. My skimmer came from Glen. That's just in there for extra water movement while I'm under treatment. But yeah, the gobies. Oh, as you can see, I've got snow white plecos everywhere, males and females. I've got 14 pairs of them. Yeah, he does it from his own home. It's a limited business, all legit. And if you're wondering why's the tubes, because they actually, see if I can see them. If you look in there, all the way around him, there's eggs. They've actually got eyes now. Oh, as you can see, I love collecting fish foods, shrimp stuff. These are all from Glen. More fish stuff. This is the best discus food ever. And then I don't use frozen beef fat, I use beef fat soft granules, and it's really good food. But all my fish get live black worms, and then they'll get the put it in there. This has all been sieved as well, so it's no salt in it. And then yeah, I've got 14 pairs. I had 900 last year, and well, all of last year and 4 months of the year previous. So like in 16 months I produced 902 snow white plecos, and I kept back 50, and then I've picked the best. Whoop, they got scared off then. I met Mac God from TikTok, fellow fish keeper from near where Aquatics Fanatics UK Keith is. Keith's Birkenhead. But I'm really happy with. You go close to them. I'm not best pleased with these. These were supposed to be Hongsloy. Sims Aquatics got it wrong, so they're going to go in a tank. But these I'm growing on, and then these will move to a bigger tank. But I'm really liking these orange Venezuelans. Then I have some Caridina shrimp, and then I've got some nice blue shrimp as well. That tank, it depresses me because this was all lit up. As you can see, I've blacked the alcove, and this is how I run my filters. I've got an air pump connected to UPVC on a rubber grommet. Then it runs in, as you can see, I've got taps. It comes all the way down there, and then it goes all the way along. All the way along and round the corner. So I can have tanks anywhere. Sorry if it's going pixelated. My female won't even come out, Kaz. She's getting bullied. Hello, Joff. Welcome in. Everyone, Mike Myers. Stab you later. Oh, dear, I've seen that gourd. It's actually in the basket. I found someone in the UK who actually sells it, so I'm like, ooh. But as you know, it's not cheap, but it's good stuff, is it not? Really good stuff. I do apologise if you wear the fan, but I can't sit in here with this heat any longer. I want the Pleco granule. I want do you have another one? I love how it breaks up, God. But yeah, Kaz, the pair of cockatoides are going in here. They're golden ocellatus. And they're Neolampygus cumwinsi. Two species of shell dwellers. There is plecos also in here, and lots of shrimp. And as I say, I've got space for a 4-foot tank, and these discus will be going in that, and then this will be turned into something else, but fully planted. All the plants in here are crypts corons. The back one is undulata, lutea, wenditai, pechi. Oh, and as you can see, I've got some lav, rail, amethyst, bling bling in there, and a pleco cave. I do apologise for the state of my room. I need to clean up. No wonder I can't see no chat. Right, Mac, where are you? I need to make Mac. There you go, Mac. Mac, feel free to share your YouTube channel, buddy. Just copy paste it into the chat. Or if anyone wants to like and subscribe onto his YouTube account, just click his name on here. Don't buy old Pond Solution lights. If you see flickering, that's what's happening, the light's going. No worries, mate. Well, anyone that's not subscribed, drop him a like and subscribe if you would. Yeah, Glenn, give people an update. Let's put some bran in here. But yeah, if you haven't already, guys, would you kindly please subscribe to Mac's Aquatics. If you're on TikTok, his lives are brilliant. Claims he doesn't know loads, but he knows more than he actually realises. Hence why I said on his live earlier, right, I'll be pretty confident about him keeping discus. A big part about the discus is the start. and it's where you source your discus from and how they're raised. Alright, Kaz, I'll keep my eye out. What I like about TikTok, Kaz, when you post on TikTok, it gives me a notification, so I don't miss anything. I'd said, oh, she got a kidney infection. Ah, it's easy treatable. Easily treatable. At least you got it in the right place, Glenn. But why is it? Why do they always get infections after post-stops and all that light is pissing me off. Pardon for my French, but it's flickering and every now and again, and it's really pissing me off. And again. And again. So it looks like I need a new light from Santa. If you're listening, Father Christmas, I've been real good all year, mate. Good lad. But yeah, I'm learning all that TikTok. Need a sponsored one, Glenn. I've always said what we should do is all get together and do a marathon live to raise money for mental health. Oh, sponsored light. Where would I get one of them from? Point me in the right direction, Glenn, and I'll do a review. I'm officially at 400 subscribers as well now, guys. On here, that is. I'm only 8 million away from going live on TikTok. Yeah, no, I've got some Nicro lights in use. The only thing I would say about Nicro, what lets it down is, but the fact you can turn it off is a plus. Actually, it doesn't let it down. I don't use the blue light in the Nicro because it's just an algae attractor. Yours came from Higer. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know you do that. All I know is my TikTok has the link for my YouTube channel on. Joff. Jesus, chat. Slow down. Let me go back. Oh, I'll go live eventually on TikTok. I think the quality on TikTok is better as well. No algae so far. It's always give me an issue. But I don't have, as you can see, this again. I'll show you the tank. This is done with a nice crew, fully planted, and as you can see, that's doing great. But I don't have the. I just have the red and the white on. This was already adult green walling, used to be a shrimp tank, but I love to see that on a tank. You will always see the fronts of my tanks clean. Yeah, and do you know what lights they remind me of, Glenn? The All Pond Solutions, that's the same. Too bright a white light, too powerful. Yeah, definitely. Most of my tanks have matured green walls in. 40%, yeah. You go any higher than 40. It's where I tend to keep most of my lights. You go any higher than 40. you're just running. I've got a UV clarifier running in this at the moment. Them rocks was green, and that's because I'm using a light. This is just a cheap Chinese thing off Amazon, but it's got blues, greens, reds, and they're just algae magnets. Now you can see what I mean about that light. Watch this fucking thing. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Turn off the light. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you'll have to join us. You'll love the. I like the fact when you double tap the screen on TikTok and you keep tapping, you get loads of ads, and you can make some of the lives. You know, it's really good. It's more interactive on there. Yeah, it's a 6,000 Kelvin gives you the algae you require. Most of my lights are higher. I totally agree, Glenn. It should never have stopped, really. Regardless of what life throws at us, because things like that give you a reason to keep going. But yeah, for all of you wondering what Glenn's on about, we did like a Friday fish banter live stream. Five months ago then, Glenn. Yeah, I saw him, Kaz. I saw him. Schumer. There's some crazy... Oh, some of them on there. I'm wondering why you're even on TikTok, but each to their own, isn't it? Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Ice cream, ice cream. Rabs. We could set it back up, Glenn. There's no problem there. Fucking light. Cunt's giving me epilepsy. Mac lad, yeah. What we do, Mac, we have like you've got multiple seats because Glenn runs it through a thing called Restream. So you can actually have like multiple cameras on tanks while you're also on screen, or if you don't want to be on screen, you can have your camera in reverse and obviously show your tanks, which is what I do, like you do on TikTok. But yeah, I love Peacock Gobies ready soon as well. Well, I say soon. So slow growing. They're getting 4 feet of brown a day. And some powdered food. Well, life's too serious, is it not? And that's what at the end of the day, that's what it was all about. I still got my moustache. Moustache. Bit. Dog farts can be bad. Look, this brand actually Max a good one. This one was only a tenner off Amazon. It's from China. But it's so easy to do. You stop it, and all the larvae get attracted to the light at the bottom. You just turn the tap, and then sieve it. I sieve it through like a net. It's like 1.7 litres in. You're doing well with your breeding, aren't you, Kaz? Kaz breeds, well, she don't do it for, she's just really successful. Yeah, you can get them bottle caps. Yeah, that's what Mac was on about earlier, them bottle caps, where you can get two. He is God. Mac Aquatics. He does some really good labs, God. You'd love it. It's an absolute crack. There's some brilliant people in there. There's a lot more English on their keepers than there is on TikTok. There is on TikTok than there is on YouTube. Fact. Have you done? I need to do you a new one. That's not. It's me, Glenn. Kaz is Scottish. Yeah, cheers for all subbing, guys. Sub to each other. Interact, communicate. I've got quite a community going here, Mark. Like you have really, and like on Kit, is it Kitch? Kitch's Live. I love Kitch's discus tank. Probably one of the best tanks I've seen on TikTok. Right, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just getting a drink. Oh, back. Glenif the Bruce. Yeah, I agree there. Joff, I agree. You've got yourself, you've got Craig, Belinda, Glenn, Kaz, God, Mac now, Bike Shed. Bike Shed, that's the thing. I need to give you the blue wrench. I give everyone the blue wrench, and then it gives them the ability to click on anyone's name, and you can go to the channel and subscribe. Well, we was all set to have Kaz on alive, but it obviously life happened. I don't know why you bother with them, Glenn. They're doing out for me. No, you just click on the name now. Now you're a mod, and you can go straight to the channel if you want, Mac. Also, if any trolls come on, feel free. If it's any inappropriate stuff, just that goes for any of you. Just don't delete the message. Actually hide them from the live. Yeah, I've certainly got some Some airflow going in here. As I say, it's not too bad on them. They're getting to the point now where they're starting to... Or do you like my colour changing? A little light. Cheers, Mac. I'll make sure everyone subs to your YouTube channel to get you going as well, and you do the same for me. Sharing is caring. Your mops are working, Kaz, because I've been transferring them and getting random fry. I don't know what they are yet, obviously, because... Get out, you. Fucking cat's trying to take over. Glenn, for Glenn. If anyone's after mops being made, Kaz is your woman. She makes really good spawning mops. If you can't be bothered to make your own. As you can see, I've got these new little filters there. And I'm just running them through all the tanks once I've cleaned them to pick up all the excess, and I'll leave it in for 24 hours and then I'll move it to the next tank. And that's how I keep my clarity pristine. Nah, Glenn, they don't do that for me, buddy. I wish I never got one. This tank's really grown in now. The Anubius and the Amazon swords and the Cryptocorans really set in. Yeah, because you feed it. If anyone's wondering, Glenn keeps actual jumping spiders. I tried and I didn't enjoy it. They can get... Yeah, they do. But they can get like a runner what comes off it and it turns the plant. I think this is what's happening with this one here, Geoff. They've got a little runner coming off it. I'm going to take it off and replant it. And it's basically set... But it's fully planted all the way at the back. It's just lovely. Alright, Mark. Take care, mate. Sleep well, lad. Good night, lad. Catch you tomorrow, mate. Jumping spiders. Yeah, exactly like that. These Amazon swords all died back, literally, to the point where there was one leaf. Now look at them. They're actually, this one grows out the tank. What the Amazon swords would be, and the deep rooters. So it takes a lot to uproot them, if you know what I mean. I don't watch them ones, Glaze, I ain't gonna lie. I've got my crypts here. This crypt started sending out little crypts at the front. Yeah, my snakehead is a nice snakehead. Kaz, if you want rope tabs, 2 packs of these, and for anyone in the UK, 2 packs of these, they're swell. You get 2 packs, 18 each, so that's 160 for on special. I think it's £14, and they're the identical ingredients to all other top brands. These are dual root tabs. You won't think it, but they are. That's Amazon sword. I think it's a Blair He. My cat here trying to sniff out tanks. They're my absorbing mats because I've got carpet underneath, by the way, and they do work. If I have accidental spills, they're just hairy, that's it. I tried a few species and I didn't realise, Joff, that 80% of other Amazon swords need CO2 really. But Blair really does. It loves a dated sort of like a Nutri-based Columbo you use. And plant it deeper than the crown. People say make sure you can see the crown of the plant, basically where the leaf stops and it starts to root. I bury it way below. Get your fingers in there and push them roots down into the. Well, they're a good plant, really good filler plant. Yes, but a root tab's just a boost. I might need some botanicals, Glenn. You know, put some in my discus tank because it has the antiseptic properties. But no, the discus, even though one of them's got, well, two of them I think have got it a little bit. The feeding. Do you know what you do then? Get some of them bags, them media bags off Amazon. And what I've done in the corner here, for that reason, behind here, you can't see it because it's underneath the filter. I fill a bag full of soil, and I pop it in the corner out the way, and I add it with plants. And then every 3 months I'll take that soil out and put new soil in. Done. Then you've got all the nutrients from the soil without making a mess. Oh, I don't need it now, Glenn. I don't need the Z1. I need the rich one. I'll speak to you anyways. But just add a bag or two of soil. I do it in all my tanks, Joff. Luckily enough, this started from scratch, so I put the soil underneath. That's capped off. That's all aqua soil. And then it's got a level of like a coarse, and then it's got finer. And then the two have mixed to create like that. Yeah, the peat, yeah, I do the same. I put a bag of peat in my filter with the discus. But this is what this is, liquid. It's really thick concentrate. Bike shed. This is really good stuff. This is peat water, black water extract. And it's, you can see it there, it's really is thick. But it's such good stuff. And if you're looking for that pH drop and a black water look, short term to get things going, that's a good one. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, did I? Yeah, it's nice stuff. Really works wonders. It makes my discus colours pop. I did it with the Congo sections as well, and they colour up nicely. Yeah, he said earlier, Paul. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, just a bag of soil somewhere, Joff. Yeah, I've got these little pumps. Look how much this bangs out. It's got like a coarse sponge to the bottom and then a finer sponge to the top. But look at that. And there was only £10. So like €11. And I've just got them all just to get my tanks a bit more filtration and a bit cleaner. And then two of them are filled with filter floss, so if I want a tank sparkly clean, I just pop it in for 24 hours. Yeah, these ones do. There was a tenner though. I mean, you can't go wrong at a tenner. So I've got 12 in total. Yeah, you've got to give quick rinse once a week. That's exactly what I do. I've got a good sponge cleaning system going on, Joff. Oh, where's my TV gone? Good afternoon. Weekly on, dependent on the filters. Like matten though, I don't clean my matten because they go for months and months and months. Apart from, actually, I've got an uplift tube what I think needs cleaning up. I've got one there, Glenn. That's just got filter floss in it, look. That was white earlier. Just filter floss in it, and that's pumping that way, that one's pumping that way. And then I've got on the top, I've got that one going across. And then the inlet's down here. Oh, shaky hand syndrome. The Waze Biomaster, what I got off Glenn's, I cleaned it yesterday. It's had its second clean since I've had it. And it was like it was brand new inside. So the pre-filter does such a good job, Glenn. It's unreal. And the ease of cleaning, Glenn, and taking apart, it's one of the easiest canisters I've ever had to put back together. But yeah, I've been throwing these filters in just to give them. It's like I'll disturb all the crap behind the stones, you know, what the sponge filters, because sponge filters don't pick up mum, they only pick up so much. And then I'll disturb all the mum, plug that in, and then 24 hours later, take it out, clean it, put it into the next tank. I've been doing my pre-filter. Well, no, I've kept on top every fourth week. I've done it, Glenn. My filter's full of goodness because it was seed. It's full of seeded Nitrigoop. Of course we do. I love Superfish. Superfish Scaper tanks. They're up to white. Brilliant tanks. I think I've got something wrong with my left elbow, guys. Really hurting. Aquadistry. Yeah, I remember, Glenn. But this tank, this one's only got 2 fish in it now, so I'm going to move them on and take that stone out, and I'm going to fully plant this tank. That's staying as it is. That has Julie. Oh, there's a. Oh, there was. There it is. And there's fry from these are Julidochromis capilli, and these ones are Julidochromis transcript. That's the most petrichor ever been out. Superfish is good stuff. Anything superfish. I've seen the biggest. Glenn, what's that? Is it Hypermax? Glenn, that one from Aquiel, what's the size of a black dustbin? I won't mind that filtration, Glenn, on my discus tank when I get the 4-foot tank. Or just what you can do is buy a cheap internal filter, fill it full of aqua soil, and just have it in every month. Just change the soil, you know. Then you get all the nutrients without having a messy soil underneath. Don't go buying. The only thing, Kaz, the only thing for you, your water's soft water. They wouldn't do well in your water. The Hypermax. Alright, Glenn, take care. Yeah, but it's probably the best, most affordable brand, or one of. Superfish definitely is. I love their tanks. They make the best shrimp tanks as well, Geoff. Scaper tanks, because scaper tanks are shallow. The Dutch style. Good night, Glenn. Take care, mate. Make sure you enjoy the night in bed. Make sure you sleep on both sides. Starfish. Right, guys, I'm going to end this live now anyways. I've been done running an hour, so I appreciate you all for joining me. Thanks to the new, thanks to the old and the originals. Much else to respect us. And I will see you again in about a few days' time. But yeah, thanks for all subbing to each other. Make sure you connect with each other, because that's the best thing to do. Alright guys, take care, much love. Bye for now. Bye.